Hello, hello, my lovely and wonderful punks. How you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you've been taking care of yourselves. Sorry, we're a few minutes late again today. Once again, Twitch is doing something weird where it's disabling all bots, and so I had to go through this little verification process again to get Firebot working again. Same thing that I had to do yesterday. But it seems to be stabilized now. It is lightly snowing off and on, but not really snowing too terribly bad anymore. The area outside is nice and plowed and shoveled out, and the salt properly melted all the snow, so that's nice. I am been waiting on a package for like a week now, and it's not here, and I want it. But hopefully it'll get here soon. And we're going to play more Thaumaturge. And we're going to continue to see how bad Mivlia is at 1905 Polish history. Video game. Video game. There it is. Bard, I can't save the game. I just started the game. I'm not even in the game yet. Hello, Sammy. You were first. Who else we've got here? We've got Drag, who is hunting me down. We've got Bard. Happy birthday, Bard. Everyone in chat, please wish Bard a happy birthday. Hello, Thomas. How are you? Yeah, more Thaumaturge. It's you. Drag, it's your power that we're channeling in this game. Alright. Another little sippy of pop. And, oh. Yeah, okay, I did turn on the desktop audio. I was a good streamer this time. Stores and restaurant owners are inventing French names for establishments to avoid putting their Russian variants on signs. Très rusé. Is that a thing that the people really did in Poland? That's cool. Hell yeah. We're not going to get any other tips, though. Oh, we're lagging. We're lagging. Come on, game. I know you can do it. Loading screens. Come on, computer. I know you have to deal with a little bit more than usual, but you can do this. There we go. I'm gonna wait for it to load a little bit more before we start walking around. Alright. So, last time, we went to our father's funeral and found out that he had left us his grimoire in his will. But the grimoire was nowhere to be found. And so we are going to investigate the building that collapsed on his body to see if we can find if somebody nicked it off of his dead body. We also explored around a little, and we found out that there is a serial killer in one part of town called the Fisherman who removes people's eyes and leaves them on the banks. And there is a demon living in the river that is either indirectly causing this or is like getting the emotional energy off of it. Behold the wonders of modern gaming. I don't know anything about anything. I don't believe you. Alright, and we just entered this new region. Also, the Imperial Hotel. That's where I need to avoid because that's progressing the other main quest. There's the police station. Got some points of interest. Okay, let's just hit these points of interest. And snappy our fingers. The sewers have got to be a Jewish scam. This is my favorite conspiracy theory. The sewers were invented by the Jews to make you not have to live in your own shit. Oh, speaking of, the post office is here. I might have to get up in a second to receive the package. Admire the view. A snack? Ah, hell yeah, I'm gonna cut the line. One bite is enough to make me feel like I'm 8 years old again. I feel like Warsaw donuts are the only sweet thing that happened to me in life. That child is horrifying. But donuts are delicious. Well, they backed up and then they turned around and then maybe they left? Maybe they had already dropped off the package. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to check to see if they dropped off the package. You're fine, Graham. I just opened the door. Well, they either dropped off an Amazon package for someone else, because I do see an Amazon package at the other apartments, or they were just turning around in our parking lot, because we do not have a package still. I want my package. Or maybe the driver is dumb and couldn't figure out how our apartments work. I mean, our apartments are a little weird, but they're not that weird. Clickety, click, click. Alright, couple points of interest to the left. Snap, snap, snap. Floor interest. These simple waltzes have a lot of charm to them. I'd dance if I wasn't Victor Schulski, the grave, cold-hearted Thaumaturge. Oh, also, I figured out how pride works. Basically, it doesn't say this, but whenever you pick a pride option, your pride goes up. But also when you don't pick a pride option, your pride goes down. And if you do too many times picking pride, you can only pick pride. And if you go too many times without picking pride, you cannot pick pride. So basically, if you're not prideful enough, you get locked out of taking proud answers. And if you're too proud, you get locked out of taking modest answers. Why are werewolves always late? They're not wenwolves. Hey, got 'em. Pew, 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 pew. Hello, Talivant. How are you? And also, hello, Specs. Welcome in. Thank you for the care package. Vienna Station. I don't think I need to go back to the train station. I do want to admire the view. Wow. Give me more experience points. I have so many level ups, and I just have not spent them yet because I'm lacking demons. Get cared for, idiot. No. Basically, it is easy to mess up the sequencing of quests in this game. You need to make sure that you don't... I mean, there's only so much you can do, but if you do the sequencing wrong, you can get into a position where you don't have the tools you need to get good resolutions to certain events. Specifically, if you go to the Imperial Hotel before you get the Mind Demon, you won't be able to solve the issue. Didn't I already check this one? Oh, I think there might be one further down. Yeah, there it is. Wow. All the photography. Oh, also, I complained about this in my server, but I was on the Steam forums last night, just trying to find, like, some explanations about how the limited time quests work. And I saw people saying that this game was too woke, and that this game was a perfect response to how bad wokeness is. So, you know, the outrage idiots are still idiots and don't even know what they stand for. Oh. What we got here? Denunciation to the attention of the police station for Warsaw Srodomiecki, September 1st, 1905. Yesterday, at a private dinner, the artist Antony Leniowski expressed himself in unflattering terms about the Tsar, then made a toast shouting subversive slogans, quote, "The Tsar will get his comeuppance, and we will soon see him fleeing with his tail between his legs to an independent Poland, which is always present in our hearts, if not on the maps. Honest citizen." Oh. Every insult will be avenged. The sad men will soon come for Antony. His head spins from cold rage and desire for revenge. Every innocent word dooms the enemy. Verses of the denunciation dance around the overjoyed heart in a haunted procession. People are assholes. Idiots are idiots. More news at 7. Don't mind that demon. Demons are fine. Alright. I walked past it. This is the building that collapsed on Dad. Shoe. A worn-out leather shoe, dirty from dust. The owner of this shoe was a haughty soul who feared nothing, for whom death was an intruder destroying the order of the universe. He had his feet firmly on the ground, and even when death stared him in the eye, he did not give in to that instinct to flee. Yes, this shoe belonged to my father. Damaged pillar. Ooh, we got 2 out of this. Wild fury radiated from here, nestled in the body. The blow to the pillar collapsed the entire building. A punch born of a powerful fist, carrying colossal amounts of strength. Chaos. Only chaos can be felt here, devoid of any composed thought, intention. What breaks through the surface of this disorder is destruction, as if designed in the guts of what wrought it. Trace unknown. Possibly the demon? Maybe father was hunting a demon and it blew up this building. Glasses, another double. Glasses with a bent frame and broken lens. Before his last breath left him, father's gaze wandered, searching for the source of his end. He did not close his eyes. He passed away with his eyes wide open, hurling thunderbolts from his eyes towards his nemesis. Anger clung to the crooked frame. Not grief, sadness, or fear, also natural in a moment of danger. Anger. At the fact that his death came too soon. It announced itself, but did not ask about any unfinished business. Draw a conclusion. Father's death. This place carries the memory of my father. What is left of him here completes his image as a tenacious man with a hard heart. Interestingly, he expected death, although it came sooner than he expected, which clearly upset him. The death that came for him was strong, uncompromising fury.
Am I a magician or what?
Ooper! Ooper. What is it, Ooper?
Death did not catch my father by surprise. It seems as if he had been expecting it, just not at that moment. He was practically annoyed about it. There was something he had wanted to finish. And this building, it couldn't have just fallen down like that right as he was going by.
Hey, sus...
What?
Chicken butt.
Really? A what chicken butt joke? Did that exist in 1905 Poland?
Timer. There you go. Tighter. We took his book. Well done. All right.
Hey, it's a Bawarchi.
Wakey.
What's...
Well, come on, Sleeping Beauty. I haven't got all day. Now, let me get a good look at you. Look rough, fancy boy. This isn't what I was expecting.
Well, I like this look. Ask who he is, ask what he expected, don't say anything. I mean, it's not prideful, but this is the asshole option, so I think that's what we're gonna pick.
Well, what did you expect?
That after years of hanging out in Parisian salons, you'd come back handsome and spruced up.
How do you know about Paris?
Nothing stays secret from a Niedzic, right?
Shit. Just read out my birth certificate, why don't you?
Abaorycy Niedzic.
Long time no see, Shursky.
Why'd you kidnap me?
What kind of a sick idea is this? Kidnapping me?
It's a joke! You don't find it funny?
No.
What does it feel like to have your life depend on me?
Demand that he stops.
Enough of this. It's not funny, and it's not scary.
The fucking Shurskis. Always looking down your noses. It's because of you my pop died the way he did. And it's because of you I ended up on the streets. Well, fuck, Victor. We pulled the trigger together. There'd be nothing to talk about if you hadn't nicked Pop's pistol. So how come Pop and I were the ones to pay the price, huh?
Say I remember it differently.
I remember it a little differently.
Oh, now that makes me curious. Does it just so happen that in your version, you're innocent?
No, I'm not. And you're not either. But it's my father's fault most of all.
What a convenient answer. He's not going to defend himself now, is he?
I don't have any intention of changing your mind. We were dumb kids. I can't change the past.
Yeah. Full of foreboding, he desired to push away his memories.
You did? There's that rat.
What the fuck?
Boss, it's the Cossacks again.
Come here, coward.
Looks like you've got a chance for redemption. Let's show these dickheads you don't mess with the shivs.
Alright, let's kill some Ruskies.
I'll take a look around.
I'll take a look around. Alright, sure. Inventory of debts for September. Alodzki Gajuski owes 200 rubles, deadline until September 10th. Duck in manure. Jan Mazur, aka Ruddy, talked back, deadline until October 5th. Knock one of his teeth out if he doesn't apologize in writing. Josef Landau owes 50 rubles, deadline until September 9th. Break 1 finger for every 10 rubles owed. Jan Frisco owes 335 rubles, deadline until September 10th, repaid. The Daily Courier. Tragedy in Marzałkowska Street. Several people have died in building collapse, including respected Warsaw entrepreneur Stanislav Szulski. No one seems to know the cause of the accident, defective construction of the building, or a deliberate attack. All we know is it could not have been foreseen. Shock and all, the tenement's house was inhabited by 4 families. 3 of them are now mourning after the loss of loved ones. The Bugalowskis lost their children. Mr. and Mr. Grodecki lost their lives, and Franciszek Konieczkowski, the owner of a pram and linen factory warehouse, perished in the collapse. The case is being investigated by the police, while residents are advised caution when walking the city streets. Alright. Nothing else around here. London Bar.
You guys.
Thank you, Moselle. I'm trying my best.
Better have a good excuse.
Hi, Moselle. How are you?
An incredibly important meeting.
It was fate that decided. We flipped a coin, and it turns out that today we're practicing our boxing on you. Some
Feathers? The beak? I know you. You're... I can't remember now.
Fucked up, but today you'll regret.
Yeah.
Today I've got the Demon Master on my side.
Evil chicken.
Cretins, Victor.
Give me the evil chicken. I need its power. Alright. Yeah, someone's got the deed barrier. Alright. We're going to howl at this one. And I'm going to... This one doesn't have healing. I'm going to old wound this one. We're going to spread some suffering. Alright, and then you... Oh, okay. It only works if the target is suffering. Okay, let's reduce this guy's focus. And you, people are suffering now. Bloody wedding. Ambling along, how am I? I'm doing alright. I got a little disappointed because I saw the post-trek turn around in our parking lot, but my package still isn't here. Alright. He's about to take a big hit. We're going to make him forget. There we go. Broke him. Thanks, buddy. Ow. Okay. You're busted. I can concussion you. You're gonna die of suffering soon, I think. So maybe we bring back out Ooper and bloody penance this guy. Okay. There's a 50% chance he dies. I would rather make that 100%. Let's punch him. And then we punch him again. And... he didn't go down. Let's kill him and get some heals. Ooh, he canceled Uper's attack. Very rude. There, get punched. Yay, healing for me. And he's dead. Could find it in the Champions Guild. Aw, dang. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be here soon.
You'll never let me down. This is the best way to start an evening at Niedzic's bar.
If we're to have fun, let's do it right. A round for everyone.
Well, good thing my demons didn't rip their spleens out of their bodies.
Old friendships never die, right? Here, Polish, pure, the mother of all libations. Enjoy it! Who knows what piss you've been drinking abroad?
So, are we quits? I helped you out. Now, can we forget all that ancient history?
Don't be so sly, Victor. We're not squared up, yet.
Not sure why squared up was in
That
italics.
burns nicely.
My knuckles are itching. Let's go somewhere and pick a fight.
Good riddance. Well, what do you say, Victor?
Bring up the past again, why
Returning
not?
to the subject of the past.
Fuck the past. We're in the here and now. Let's enjoy the moment. Cheers.
You don't want to talk about it? I thought that was why you kidnapped me.
I've changed my mind already.
Funny.
You better tell me what you're poking around my bar for.
It seems to me there's work for me to do at your bar.
No shit. I'll give you a hand.
Not like that. Thaumaturgical work. It seems to me there's a salutor here.
What the fuck? Who brought a demon into my joint? I'll give him... Although, hang on now. A demon is a good publicity. Hey everybody! From this day forth, the London bar will be known as The Demon's Den! Go and tell everybody that here is the only place you can do shots in the devil's company.
Listen, you keep on thinking about how you can develop your business, and I'm going to take a look around and come right back.
Go! I'm going to wet my whistle and see how you do your hocus pocus. If you need something, I'm here, and I'll give you a hand.
Thanks, buddy. I'm going to go read everything and then snap, snap, snap. Menu. Kazatlanska restaurant. Menu. Borscht or broth. Fruit soup. Pottage with crayfish. Goose and jelly. Young turkey. Romaine lettuce. This is the same menu as that other place. Romaine lettuce. Pan-seared saffron milk cups. Cucumber salad. Compote. Cream with chocolate. Pears a la Otero. Cup of green gages. Mocha black coffee. Local lager. English porter. And portioned caviar and snacks. Bullet hole. A hole in the wall with a bullet still stuck in it. My first expectation is always to find fear, doubt, or anger behind a bullet. After all, who shoots just like that, treating it as some sort of game? Exactly the kind of person who fired this bullet, lightheartedly, seeing the weapon only as a tool of enjoyment. That's what sells? It's true, I guess. On the labor movement and its leaders. The labor movement is going strong. Its impact can be seen not just in large cities. We could now argue that workers across cities, towns, and villages all unite in a common struggle for a better future. And it is no surprise that movement is growing if it has such charismatic leaders. Let us just mention the irreplaceable Rosa Luxemburg or Marcin Kasprzak. These people possess a magical kind of magnetism. Just listen to them. and you will be raring to go. What is their secret? I will not hesitate to answer. The purity of their ideals. They are people who serve their country earnestly, and we should all follow their example. Kimik, mostly because people can't buy other stuff. Pole. A wooden pole with traces of knife throwing. Drops of blood seeped deep into the wood, preserving the memory of a severed human ear. The hand that threw the knife had a clear target, an ear cut off in a frenzy, with a smile, by a mind deaf to any afterthought. Individual splinters still remember the cold steel of the blade, which was guided by a heart marked by competitiveness. Had no precision, only stupidly fueled by the desire to win. The trace is familiar, a reckless man. Whoops. Joplin, maple leaf ring. Rag. I can read. Alright, lots of stuff in here. That's a classic. To the Eyes poem. To the eyes. Your eyes are filled with shades of my memories. Close them and look there far ahead. Do you see? Sunrise, the day's herald. No, for you, night is eternal, yes. I see you, lipless, with hair as long as the past. You are a body warm in my memory. You rot, yet violets spring from you. I pluck them and give myself to your embrace. I feed on nothing, nothing I affirm, and I wait. No epiphany comes. The spearheads of your eyes are hollow. I search your gaze, but only an eye in hand, deaf in its stare. Warsaw, 1904. I think this might be our serial killer. Broken window. A broken window with planks where the glass used to be. Fragments of human tissue can still be found nearby. Some man flew through this window, leaving behind the memory of his bleeding body. Someone grabbed him by the tails and pushed him out without much force or precision, rather spurred by adrenaline. Knife. A sturdy hunting knife engraved with the initials A.N. Carries the memory of poetry being recited in different situations, whether while picking dirt from under one's nails or mutilating someone's face. The blood-stained blade must be a good source of inspiration. From the wooden inlaid handle protrudes a long, sharp pommel that has tasted blood and stripped people of small body parts more than once. The knife is a bloodthirsty beast that demands to be fed. Trace certain. Abarachi. Funny photo. Here we finally look like ourselves, laughing school kids constantly in search of a new brawl. Nice of our Abarachi to keep it.
That wasn't too hard.
Dirty rag. An ordinary dirty rag soaked with blood. The cloth is stained with fresh blood. All blood is flesh blood. The ultimate blood, that which flows from a fatal wound, carelessly put away. It is the last reminder of a recent brawl with a tragic ending. London Bar. The London Bar couldn't belong to anyone else, as it perfectly represents Abarachi's nature. The parties here often get out of control and end badly, or even tragically for those involved. This place smells of blood, stupidity, foolhardiness, all soaked in alcohol. Fresh blood. Tasty. Oh! Is that Bruvac?
Vodka.
No, that's Super.
Revelry, extreme opinions, violence. That giant bird must enjoy it, and I'm sure it also stirs up the chaos.
Victor, time for penalty drinks.
Penalty drinks?
Feathers, a beak, those eyes. Who are you? I can't focus.
Don't make me come over there!
Do I know someone with mood swings, a tendency for bravado, and a weakness for booze?
Thanks, Super. Alright, Abarachi, I'm pretty sure you're the one that's full of demons.
Have Have you nosed around my humble little hole in the wall? What's the word?
We'll share our observations, but first we'll ask some questions.
Well, well. How did you get your hands on all this?
I worked my ass off for years. I found myself in shitty positions. Sometimes I had to make people disappear. Pop wouldn't have been proud of me.
Apple
Maybe it's a
blood? Do
good
apples
thing he
have
didn't
blood?
live to see it. But then I'd have to kill you.
Ask what's holding him back.
What's stopping you? You had me tied up in a chair.
Well, I sure did. Maybe the thought even crossed my mind. But I decided to give you a chance. Witness the kindness within my heart.
You contain multitudes,
What else is going
Aberici.
on?
Tell me something more about these Cossacks.
They roam around different
Ada's
bars
favorite
picking
drink?
fights as soon as they get leave from the Citadel. Sometimes we pummel each other and things continue as usual.
Right, well,
I've had a look around and some things caught my attention. I think they might have something to do with the Saluter.
Well then, shoot!
bloody rag, bullet hole, broken window. I think the bloody rag's probably the most important.
A bucket of dirty water and a blood-soaked rag. Whose blood is this?
As if I remember everybody who's bled on the floor here. Every day we've got to clean up after somebody. Is that everything, or have you found anything else?
Oh, okay.
Did anybody die from this bullet that got stuck in the post?
Bullets fly every which way here. That's the atmosphere. Was someone killed? Probably, but that's not very unusual. Look how helpful I am. Keep going.
You're so helpful, Aberici.
Who smashed your window?
How long it's been? 2 days, I think. This one Russian bigwig was really fucking irritating me, so I politely asked him to leave. What else can I help you with? Tell me. I'm at your service.
Oh, I think that's everything.
You like to go wild here, huh? Are you often the one who gets the whole crazy ball rolling?
Very
know,
normal
I used
amount
to
of
have a
helpful.
puppy.
Yes.
This little fluff ball was hanging out under the bar. I have a heart, Victor. I have a big heart. Not like those morons over there. To Cossacks, a game without a corpse is no game at all. For me, knocking out teeth, breaking hands, I'll take it. A stiff spoils the mood a bit. That's my opinion.
Ask how often someone dies here. First, go back to the puppy. Is the puppy okay, Aberici?
What happened to the puppy?
He was called Romeo. He fell in love. One day he packed his bag and ran off with that bitch. I'm sure he started a family. He's raising his puppies and reminiscing. Yeah. My brave little guy. But what were we talking about?
You get a lot of stiffs here then?
Where my corpse here lieth down. Something looketh around. What do you call a lot? 3 a month on average, I'd say. Danis, that Cossack with a dick where his head should be, pulled out his revolver one day and wanted to play Russian roulette. Only with his revolver. But fuck it, I'm not handing my head over so easily to a butcher like that. Well then I'll ask you, is he an idiot, or what?
I have to gather my thoughts.
Go ahead, I have to gather myself a little too. Lelek. What the hell did you say, Victor? You're out of your goddamn mind.
The Saluter's name's Lelek. Well, yes, the big...
Oh, man, I hate it when you smile, Victor.
He loves the smell of death and he enjoys risk and foolishness, which he also fuels.
So let's go get Lelek.
Yeah, come on. Whereabout it is, Lelek could be as well. Maybe his flaw is speaking for him.
Whoever's with us is with us, and whoever's against us, fuck 'em. Come on. I'll show you places even the philosophers never dreamed of.
Honestly, all of
Maybe
these
your
people
demon
should
will be
smile
drinking
less.
vodka somewhere there too.
Too much upper teeth in these people's smiles. Alright. Huh. Surely we're not leaving. Is there nothing else going on? Well, we can't go through here. Must be out the front door then. Maybe he's gonna like take us up a way around back.
Take a deep breath. That's the smell of Warsaw nightlife. Smell it, Victor. Relish it.
A bouquet of sweat, shit, and puke. And piss, thanks.
But it's Warsaw's piss and puke. Come on. You'll see the true face of Abaurycy Niedzic. And maybe you'll even find what you're looking for here.
Broken bottle. A broken bottle with blood splattered nearby. The hand that used the bottle as a weapon was driven by deliberate malice and the desire to have fun. There's no aggression here or desire to cause harm, just unadulterated stupidity. One hair, another, fresh blood covers them. This bottle hit someone's head. First, it was emptied in the blink of an eye, and as soon as the opportunity arose, it was smashed on someone as an exquisite joke. Or anything else along the path? No. Okay. So I think this is the bar that we got kicked out of earlier. Elysium. Disco Elysium? Order absinthe. Yeah, absinthe is good. After downing the last glass, I saw a thick fog gather at my table, and from it emerged a beautiful woman clothed only in chains, made of pearls and precious stones. I woke up almost instantly, cradling a beautiful, almost naked broom in my arms. Thaumaturge Elysium. I love that. Cradling a beautiful, almost naked broom. Absinthe's so good. For people who don't know, absinthe is very high proof, and you usually drink it by pouring it slowly over a sugar cube. Sammy, you didn't need to give me any bits. Thank you for the 100 biddies. You didn't gotta do that, but I appreciate it. How you doing, Sammy? Inside, it states that this is the property of Abaurycy Konstantyusz Niedzic. You do what you want. Wow. Wild and free. Like a pony. This notebook is a vessel into which inspiration is poured, kept it close to the heart, serving as its expression. The nib has pierced the paper in some places. So much excitation was in the poet's hand. A record of the pure passion that fills the owner. The pages of the notebook are inscribed from top to bottom. Some have been torn out, while others bear the marks of many erasures. Words, 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 including extremely flowery metaphors, revealing the poet's sensitive soul. Deadness poem. Deadness. Blood, blood, the heart calls. The blade heeds and feeds. I choke on the blood. I search for love in blood. I search still. Okay, I thought that maybe the person in the poetry was the fisherman, but I think Abaurycy is just also extremely violent. Pour me over a sugar cube? I don't pour. I'm not liquid. Abaurycy's there, but we'll do this before we talk to him. Bloodstains on the table. Dried bloodstain in the wood that forms a pattern. What initially appeared to be just a bloodstain is, in fact, a poem. One only has to peer deeper into the remains of it for one's attention to be drawn to the individual smudged words from which it is no longer possible to extract any meaning. Behind the mask of barbarism, the mask of a ruthless gangster conceals a truly sensitive soul. Torn between conflicting feelings, he balances on a thin line between beauty and ugliness, tenderness and violence. Confronting him with his inner chaos might reveal his flaw. We can fix that. No, don't liquefy me. Don't put me in the blender. Ah, spinning
Welcome
round.
to my world.
Meaning what? That
Another
there's
bar.
A guy tied up in the back here too, and they're about to threaten to drown him in the Vistula?
I see the positive mood of the neighborhood has infected you. Wonderful. But you guessed wrong, friend. Here, well, magic happens here. Thought is transformed into word to penetrate the material and infuse the universe with tenderness. All right, let's drink, shall we?
Sure.
A double barrel each, please.
People come here to tickle their palates with exquisite libations. Let's do a Milk of 83.
I know I said Mukov, but it looked like Moo Cow. We're having Moo Cow drinks.
You're not messing around.
After years of begging and eating scraps off aristocratic tables, I'm not messing around.
You come here to get some fresh air away from the underworld?
I come here so I don't forget who I am. A poet.
Well, before we talk about Lilac, let's talk about poetry.
You've always had a silver tongue.
Don't I know it? I've had a despicable past, and you've got all the ingredients for a poet.
Now, why are we sitting here instead of at your bar?
My lads, bless them, set me up a poetry reading once, but they're simple folk. They don't understand this poesy. They laughed when they should have cried. Cried when their hearts should have flooded with anger. I don't hold it against them. My bar trades on its reputation as a dive. That's how you make the most money.
I see. Ow. What's your plans,
What
boy?
is your plan? Would you rather the name Niedzits make people talk about the king of the underworld? Or a great poet?
The poetic king of the underworld. Anyway, they already say that. The Shivs think of me as a bard, and the competition says so too. And since I've got them all by short hairs, they respect me, even though they can't string two proper sentences together. I've got a gift, Victor. I can't complain about a lack of talent.
Ow.
So what's actually been going on with you over the last 15 years?
My father ended up behind bars, and as for me, the streets took me in, taught me life. I roamed around, got odd jobs, and when I was hard up, I went begging. I've got a tough skin on me, Victor, but the embers of poetry still smolder in my heart. Well, in time, I gained a new family, my Shivs.
Well, shivs are a good play style, especially if you can get some accuracy.
High school together, maybe to university after that. Everything would have gone differently if only.
We did the world a favor by fucking over that loan shark. One way or the other, Pop's debts would have landed me on the streets. If I hadn't told you about it, you wouldn't have hit on your brilliant idea. I'll sort him out with my salader, you kept saying.
That was a terrible
You're too
impression.
unskilled at that magic business.
Or a kunai. Any sort of ninja weapons help. The revolver was more reliable.
A gun is reliable and evocative. I thought a Thaumaturge kid wouldn't make as big an impression as a kid with a pistol.
And all in all, you were right. It's just a shame we used a gun.
I trusted my father to help us, but he only told me not to interfere. He swore he'd sort it out.
All right, there's no need to waste your damn breath. He's gone, and we're here.
Okay, well, Lilac.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Lelek is attached to you.
A demon following me around? Bullshit.
There are a lot of indications. Your personality, the things you do, and stuff like that.
I'd rather not have anyone sharing my head with me.
Well, I'll help
Can
you
you
out.
do something about it?
Yes. Try to discern his flaw or tell Alberaci about the flaw. Let's tell Alberaci.
There's only one way. I have to figure out your flaw, which means pushing you to the edge. But it's not going to be pleasant.
Every day I balance on the edge. That doesn't scare me. Go ahead.
Alright. Confront him about his brutality. Question him about the poem written in blood. I think questioning him about the poem written in blood is the better way to do it.
I found your poem. Did you write it in your own blood or that of one of your victims?
Victims? The hell are you talking about? Of course it was mine. I sliced my veins open for art. That's how committed I am.
Bleh.
Like
Don't like that.
No true poet needs to resort to gimmicks. He just needs ink, and the world will hear him.
Shit. One more word, and I'll forget about our friendship.
There's nothing to forget. Our friendship is just a figment of your sick imagination.
Stab me in the heart. It'll hurt less.
I warned you.
I warned you it wouldn't be nice.
So you did, but, well, it still hurts to hear. Wait, is that all? What about that demon?
Nothing. It actually looks as though it latched onto someone else. You are simply out of your mind.
Well, of course I am. Not that I'm scared. Nothing frightens me. But some weight has actually lifted from my heart.
So what? Should we continue our search?
Alberaci will remember this. I'm going to assume that he's going to be happy that I was honest and direct with him.
Come on. Of course we're continuing. We have to find that little brat of yours.
He may be older, but he's certainly not more mature. The Chamberlain of Chaos, the Minister of Vorsaw's Vagrancy, and the Messenger of Cirrhosis of the Liver. With every sip of vodka, our passion grows, and the city becomes more colorful. And it belongs to us. Bastards of the Night. Find the person, the flaw, the Thaumaturge is interested in. 1 second. I have, like, a zit on the bottom of my eyelid, right next to my nose, where my glasses want to rest. And it hurts like heck. And I keep thinking that it's ready to go, and then it feels like it goes, and then a few minutes later, it's a bump again. I know, very attractive. You all think I'm extremely sexy. It's just weird. Alright. Well, out here in the middle of the street is where I'm supposed to be looking. Oh, we got more sparkles. Timur and Selim. Before that, let's check around them. Cossack's hat. A bloody hat. Inside is a label with the name Pasha sewn on it. This is no ordinary hat. It's a vessel for memories of true friendship and a comfort zone in which you can be yourself. Now soiled, used to frantically staunch blood that gushed from a wound born of thoughtlessness. Invitation. Invitation. Anton Lesniewski is pleased to invite admirers of the art of painting to an exhibition during which he will present a new series of paintings called Rebirth. It will be a creative reference to the Greek myth of Prometheus. The exhibition will take place on September 6th at 5 p.m. at 94 Marzalkovska Street, Apartment 8. The paintings will be available to the public in the evening for the next 2 weeks. Invitation. Small printout with a floral motif. Damaged street lamp. The street lamp has traces of muddied soles on it. Seems like someone attempted to climb it. Alright, we got these two people. Is there anything else first? Make sure I'm not missing any clues that'll help me out with the fight. Alright. Timur or Selim? We'll start with Timur. Although I imagine I'm talking to both of them.
You give up, you piece of shit?
Do you see what I see?
I see two morons wrestling with a lamppost. How are you fellas doing? Who's winning?
It's a colossus.
Oh, it's the guy from
Look down
earlier.
its nose, arrogant piece of... I swear it called us sons of bitches.
I did no such thing.
That would piss anyone off.
Salutor's presence. The Salutor's presence is so strong here, it wouldn't take much to lose one's head. Some people stop distinguishing reality from imagination and see dangers even in inanimate objects. Lanterns seem to be extremely dangerous enemies. Bar District. Lelek's influence seems to be spreading across the district, pushing people to engage in stupidity and recklessness. This, coupled with alcohol, causes them to do even more stupid and dangerous things, leaving plenty of blood in their wake. In order to find the person with a flaw, I must visit other establishments in the area. Admit he was right. Take the lamppost side. I mean, how can I not take the lamppost side? I love lanterns, and lampposts are like the sisters of lanterns. Hello, Graham. I'm going to need you to move out of the way of the screen before I click on the option. Graham. Are you going in the window? You didn't go all the way in the window. Go on. Good boy. Lampposts are lanterns without freedom. It's true.
As I look at it and then at you, I've got to admit, the lamppost is right.
That what?
That you're a pair of sons of bitches. That's what.
You're taking the enemy's side? Suit yourself. We're not giving in.
Alright. Start the fight. This guy needs deed. This guy needs... Okay. So, we're going to... Well... Yeah, I wanna get this guy first. So, Ruvak... Attack this man's... with a howl. And I'll toss an old wound on him. There we go. Alright, diversion, and we'll swap back to Uper. Uper Librum Vito. Bonk, bonk, bonk. There we go. Concussion time. And then Uper, you come over here and penance this man's. Thank God that guy can't aim worth a shit. There we go. Trait disabled. Oh, fuck. I shot him. I keep forgetting that I have a gun and I just occasionally whip it out. Hooray!
Well, now, this is a productive night. The more brawling, the better.
I shot you 3 times, sir.
Time to keep an eye out for Dennis. He was injured in the fight with the Colossus and got lost. I think.
Maybe the Ataman ended up at the Lockstock.
Where?
The Lock, Stock, and Barrel. This Ruski bar up the stairs here. Competition.
A lot of bars in this part
The
of
night's
town.
still young. There's excitement ahead.
Let's follow them. Since I haven't yet found Lelik, that could be just where he is.
Oh, jeez. One sec. Okay, here we go. Time to go to another bar. We've got a bouncer to get past. Okay.
Private party tonight, no riffraff.
Cheers, Ivan, my friend.
But Riff Raff is such a good joker.
Mr. Niedzic, well, I've got clear instructions.
Don't be silly. It's a beautiful night out. Rare when we see stars over Warsaw. But now look. 1, 2. If you count them all, you'll know the extent of my gratitude.
Well, all right, go on in. I'm fond of you, Mr. Niedzic. I'm just doing my job.
Look how bulky this man's
That's
is.
respect.
Neat. Alright, into the lock, stock, and barrel. Hell yeah.
This is what they call a private party?
Hell yeah. Baby.
What is this, a wake? Good thing we showed up. Double barrel for me. Actually, make that 2.
I wonder if it's not like tied to Alberici, but it's going to get Alberici fucked up enough that Alberici causes a problem. Interesting. Shaska, an ornate Cossack saber that belonged to Pasha. The steel shines and the handle is polished to a mirror sheen. People are not afforded as much love and care as this Shaska, which is cared for so painstakingly. There's something else here, a ritual in honor of the deceased, repeated reverently. It is a kiss laid just above the former owner's engraving after each polishing. The reckless man. Letter to Danis. Dear Danis, I hope you're well. It's difficult for me to write this letter, but I want to open my heart to you and not hide the truth. I have long sensed that your affection for me has faded. You no longer write as often as you used to, and I haven't seen you in almost a year. I don't want to remain in uncertainty any longer, so I'm forced to break off our engagement. Be well and think about me from time to time, but don't write me anymore. Olga. P.S. I am dictating these words to Father Olkin. He wishes to convey that you are no longer welcome in the village, but you could at least visit your mother. Crumpled letter addressed to Danis. The sender has informed him that she's through with him. The page knows the kaleidoscope of emotions flooding Danis's heart when he first reads the words written here. Unbridled anger came first, eventually giving way to bitterness. Finally, suffering took hold, crowning the process of heartbreak. You know, this would be a really cool character class for, like, Monster of the Week, Pathfinder, D&D, really any sort of tabletop. An investigator who can, like, read the emotional signature of items. Just, like, it seems like it has so much roleplay potential. I mean, obviously, they made a whole video game out of it, but, like, it's a really cool idea. And I'm enjoying it the more I get to do it. Alright. We got balalaika, a worn-out instrument that Cossacks take on their travels. The strings have absorbed the memory of the melodies played on the balalaika, and the heaviness of the string-plucking fingers reflects the melody's wistfulness. And the impish lightness expresses raunchy humor, and so it goes. The instrument is full of sad and forlorn thoughts. They wander across the strings regardless of the melodies they play. Whether the song is cheerful or sorrowful, the instrument's memory doesn't lie. The musician sees the world in shades of black. Danis. Pistol. A well-cared-for pistol with an ornate grip. Steel that's cold to the touch burns on the inside with a mixture of hope and fear. Hope that the cold of the metal pressed against one's temple will bring solace. Fear that, Though the heart will stop beating, the soul will continue to suffer. The barrel pressed against his temple, his finger on the trigger, and chaos in his heart, to shoot or not to shoot. So little is needed for the bullet to pierce his skull, but his time hasn't come yet. So I wonder if maybe Danis was the person playing Russian roulette that we mentioned earlier. Draw a conclusion. Sower of chaos. Unpredictable, reckless Danis, whose heart is filled with incomprehensible anger, hides his suffering, grief, and longing. Torn by conflicting emotions, he sows chaos and falls into extremes. His behavior stems from his broken heart, which has become his curse. It is he that Lelek has taken to fancy to. It is his flaw I need to identify. There's Selim and Timur again. Hey, guys.
Look at her all over him. I'd know how to make the most of being so popular.
What do you want?
Did I hear you talking about Danis?
Danis?
Danis and babes.
Danis and
He
babes.
talks a lot, makes a big fuss around himself, but when push comes to shove, he leaves them hanging.
So them babes must like him.
Yeah, nothing for us to do except drink and enjoy one another's company.
Interesting. How long have you guys known each other?
You seem thick as thieves. Have you known each other long?
Since we were kids, we're all from the Don Host Oblast. Under Danis, we've traveled far and wide with the Russians.
Danis is your commander?
Da, Ataman.
I see.
You know Danis pretty well, right?
Yeah, what about it?
I take a professional interest in guys like him. You think I can ask you guys a couple of questions?
Let's see what you're after, wizard.
Okay. Cool, we can ask about a lot of things. Question about the fiancé.
Danis had a fiancée, but she dumped him. How come?
You know, he keeps his feelings to himself. But it hurt him. That's what I think.
Maybe she got sick of waiting. She had her pick of men in the village.
And is that what makes Danis
Broken
so
heart.
devil-may-care?
Danis read the letter and
Broken
marked the end of his engagement many times.
Sure. What would it be otherwise?
With each successive reading, his heart crumbled into more pieces. Okay. Question about the saber.
Who is Pasha?
Our buddy, from the same village as us, out past the Don River. We went through a lot together.
Pasha's dead. Leave it at that.
Okay.
What actually happened to
So
him?
he had a friend.
We all stick close together. But when you're drunk, you get some weird ideas. That damned Shashka of Pasha's was a spoil of war. One time, Danis and Pasha got tanked and started playing Russian roulette for it.
Ah, jeez.
So, Danis clearly won. But that little saber of Pasha's doesn't make him feel triumph, more like love and concern. He really looks after it.
Attachment. Danis cherishes the memory of Pasha, surrounding himself with objects that belong to him. Danis obviously cared for Pasha. He also must have considered him more than just a friend. The relationship fell apart because he's gay. Pasha was close to Danis' heart. All that's left of him now are the memories enchanted within the objects that Danis clearly preserves. The Cossack is tormented over the death of the one who was more than a friend to him. Was Pasha's death that spawned the flaw in him, or did it only expose it? Interesting. Well, we'll ask about the other things.
Danis likes playing Russian roulette.
He's such a bonehead. He never thinks about the trouble he'll get himself into.
You better watch your head when he's around.
Okay.
Who'd have thought that Danis was such a sensitive soul? Does he play the balalaika a lot?
Lately, he's been singing either about the Grim Reaper and Hellfire or rolling in the hay. You can't keep up with him.
He goes too heavy on the tearjerkers for my taste. Any more questions?
You know what I think? You're not being straight with me.
What?
I think Pasha and Danis were more than comrades in arms and blood brothers. On top of that, I think that's why Danis' fiancée dumped him. People from your village kept giving her crap.
The fuck are you talking about? They were blood brothers, that's all. You'd love to find a buddy like that. Someone for better and for worse.
Calm down, I can see your faithful friends. I'd better go take a drag of Warsaw air.
If you like breathing through a straight nose, don't try any funny business.
Alright. Pasha died a foolish death while playing Russian roulette with Danis. Both of them carelessly disregarded the consequences and did not realize the veracity of the bullet. Reality claimed its dues and took Pasha, thus depriving Danis of his one true friend. The different faces of suffering. Danis's heart has been broken, and it won't be easy for him to piece it back together. His fiancée broke up with him through a few words scribbled on paper, and a close friend, quotes, close friend died during a silly game in which Danis also participated. Such a life is not a life at all. Danis sees no sense in it. Alright. Look around a little more. Hi, Graham. Graham can't decide where he wants to be. Hey, Ooper. Well, probably talk to Ooper before we talk to Danis. I got stuck on a chair. Alright, Ooper.
Danis doesn't think about what he's doing, and he doesn't care about the consequences, as if it's all in the name of fun. He couldn't cope with his broken heart, so he started tumbling further and further into the depths of chaos. It seems like Pasha was more to him than just a comrade and close friend. His death hit Danis like a train. Since then, his life's been nothing but irrational behavior and risk-taking. He's thumbing his nose at death. I think I'll accept the challenge. Time to figure out his flaw and catch Lelek. I wonder if he'll play Russian roulette with me.
Victor, no. There are better ways. Okay, we've got some journal entries to clear up real quick. Lelek. In Kashubian, his name means fool. Leleks are small and unruly salutors drawn wherever there is music and various acts of recklessness, especially if someone dies in the process. Their trail is often a harbinger of imminent death. Flaws that Lelek are interested in are those related to excessive bravado, gullibility, and looking for conflict. We got Abrachinijik and Danis. We got the London Bar and the Luck Stock and Barrel. Okay. All nice and cleared out now. Let's talk to Danis. I've got 11 level up points. Please give me Lelek so that I can level up. Ah, I see.
Come on, don't make me beg. I'll fix up your head for no extra fee.
I'm in no hurry to go upstairs. I feel like a game. You up for one?
Gamba.
Forget it. I have gorgeous hands. Everyone says so. You're not gonna carve them up with that shank.
What? You eavesdropping, magician?
What's your favorite bar, buddy?
Lock, Stock and Barrel or the London Bar?
The Demon's Den!
Thanks, Alberici.
You taking a fucking survey? Are you spying for Nijits?
Sheer curiosity. I work for nobody. I'm the one in charge of...
Devils, I know. Get out of here. I can't stand the sight of you.
I found something that belongs to you. A letter. Is...
Hand that over. If you read it, you'll regret it. It's private.
Easy now, I just wanted to talk.
We don't have anything to talk about. Leave me alone.
Alright. Russian roulette time.
You're sitting there so quietly. How about a little game? You play Russian roulette here, lads? Or are you too soft?
Ha! Think you're harder than me? I eat Russian roulette for breakfast. Let's play.
It
Did
doesn't
someone
even
say
make sense.
Russian roulette?
Oh, Alberici, get out of here.
Show us what a tough guy you are, pretty boy.
6 chambers, 1 bullet. Ready to start?
Wait, Victor. Let's play with mine.
Huh. Okay. Sure, Aberici.
Yours would do too.
It will be more interesting that way.
Will it? This should get us some favor points with Aberici.
Does this remind you of anything?
My turn. It was nice knowing you guys. And you, Victor. If fate so ordains, we'll speak in hell. Well, 4 more.
Everybody wins.
We're starting round 2.
Is that how it was with Pasha? Do you wonder if you're going to wipe the remains of my brain off your face?
Shut your trap.
What? You shitting your pants? Gods of Chaos, watch over me.
Okay. Well, now the gun is guaranteed to go
That's the
off.
end. We know what's waiting in the cylinder.
You brave enough to cross even that final boundary?
Enough, gentlemen. We were kidding around. Danis, there's nothing in there. I didn't load it.
Pasha ran out of luck and lost his Shashka, right?
You're lying, Niedzits. You're all lying. You think I'm scared of death? The sight of me makes the Grim Reaper quake in his boots.
Well, go ahead.
Watch carefully.
Sir, you weren't even aiming at your brain. There she is. Look at her.
Is that lovely song for me?
She is beauty. She is grace. She got a chicken
Don't
face.
stop. I'm enjoying listening.
Demon fight. Give me another demon, please. I want more demons in my book. There she is. Alright, let's start. We've got Timur's Shadow is pretty weak. Selim's Shadow needs an Uber hit. Okay. Let's start with this individual. We might as well Old Wound. And then Bloody Penance. Board. Alright. Diversion. Drop his focus. Alright, she's just going to keep lowering my focus, it looks like. Okay. Ooper. Go and break this man's focus. This guy. We'll toss an Old Wound on. Ow. Oh, man. It's coming. I don't know what happens when I hit zero focus. I guess I get knocked down. Penance. Alright, this guy's out. I probably could have just wailed on his ass, though. punch him. There we go. His trait's turned off. Alright, we're about to get stunned. I can take this guy out first, though. There we go. Down he goes. Oh, we're summoning a lot of dudes. Okay. Pasha's shadow. Olga's shadow. Danis' shadow. Hi, babe.
Hello.
Danis' shadow needs a deed. We should be able to take out Olga really fast.
Hello, chat.
Alright. Diversion. Librum Veto. How's work going, babe? It's going okay. That's good. Alright. Yeah, this should one-shot her.
I got being worried about one of our packages, so I want to go check on it.
What?
I got the thing about one of our packages, so I want to go check on it.
Oh, nice.
I have to go ask them now.
Good luck. Alright.
Have fun summoning Satan or whatever you do.
Right now, I'm trying to get a Chimkin.
Delicious.
Ow. Ah, there goes all my focus. Alright. Now vulnerable to a strong attack.
Tell chat and say
Interesting.
hi.
They hurt you.
Okay, hi chat. Bye chat.
Although chat's pretty quiet today.
Don't kick their asses.
No, don't kick their asses. That would be rude. Alright. Trait disabled. Alright, Drag's making noise now. Ow, okay. I took 8 damage, but I got my focus back. Okay, you have 9 hit points left. I got a 50-50 to knock you out. Alright, swap you over to Bruvac. Go howl on this bitch. Yeah, okay, cool, we got him. Ow. Alright, we'll hit him. We'll swap back to Ooper. Ooper will get me some hit points back. There we go. Nice big heal, and boom, Danis is down. Kick your asses. The flaw is recklessness.
Enough of losing. Rasputin will tame you.
Catch Alec prowling the streets of southern Srodnisk. Aw, buddy.
Bullets have no effect on me. The end will never come. What are you talking about, Danis? Let's get to drinking. The night's still young.
You don't understand. None of you. Leave me alone.
I don't want to hear another word. Get out!
Shut it, Selim. Or I'll find a loaded piece and shoot you dead. Give me a second. To get my thoughts together. I have to.
Tell him it's time to suffer the consequences. Let him find solace in mourning. Force Danis to leave the bard. You lack the dimension, force, or a salutor. Yeah, interesting. So I could have gotten word before this. So that means that this must be the mind demon. I think the answer here, though, is to let him find solace in mourning.
Let yourself feel the pain that's consuming you. You need it.
Pasha, I'm sorry. I haven't mourned you.
Danis, pull yourself together. Come on.
No, Selim, I have to. You two as well. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't say anything. No words are necessary.
Seems to me we should drink a toast to the dead.
Danis, we are your brothers forever, till the day we die.
Come on, let's leave these scoundrels alone. We've got stuff to talk about. What a poetic experience. I can feel it in my bones, as if I were part of something grand, you know?
You carry an unloaded revolver?
Anybody can pull a trigger. I use it to smash heads. And balls.
Hi.
But tell me, did you catch the little sprat?
Look at my face. I am so full of demons.
It still isn't.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. At least now it won't be Lelek deciding Danis's fate. And that's always a good thing.
Anything that lets you sleep at night, friend.
Forget sleep. Now I need hypnosis.
Me
Thanks for
every
today.
night.
Oh no, hold on now. The night will end when I say so. Come here.
Sure.
What do I care? Lead the way.
Well, yeah, I get that. At the end of the day, what heals the body and soul better than a double vodka, eh?
You're right, Avicii. Vodka will solve the demons I absorbed into my brain.
To us, to you, to vodka.
Surely having a recklessness demon in my brain that I haven't tamed yet will have no consequences. Gotta love a good drunk scene. Hell yeah. Pissing on the building.
Victor, boy. Maybe you aren't at all such a prick as Sataniswa was.
I know I'm not a prick. I'm a cool guy. Look at my cool haircut.
99 bottles standing on the wall.
Hey!
So cool.
I'm so cool. I did. I peed on the wall. Are you proud of me, Dad?
No.
Good. I hate you.
You're not my real dad.
You are my real dad, but you're dead and also a bitch. Vodka is the demon absorbed into your brain. Oh, you're right. You're right.
You're right.
Please, no more cutscenes. I've needed to pee for like 15 minutes.
No. More cutscenes.
Well, hello, Sleeping Beauty.
My head's about to explode. What the hell are we doing in front of my house?
The front steps got the better of you. But Victor, to hell with that. What a night we had. Admit it. If you're looking for fun, do it with Niedzits.
We have no more cutscenes, Emmy. Yes, more cutscenes. We'll say we had good fun.
Well, I admit, it was quite...
White schmite. It was spectacular. And we both know it.
We'd better get away from here, if Ligia finds us.
Ligia! And by what fault do your eyes burn red, hot, while your mouth is like honey? You trust overmuch in my virtue?
I see you're looking after our good name, brother.
Be sarcastic, apologize, blame Abarachi. I've already kind of ground us into the floor with Ligia. We've been proud plenty. I'm gonna blame Abarachi though.
Actually, this is all his fault.
What? My fault that you couldn't get up 3 steps?
You plied me with booze. I defended myself heroically, but sadly, I succumbed.
Ligia, my darling, he put up a valiant fight, but it's impossible to resist me.
You're both utter idiots.
You're right.
Can you make it home from here, or do you need a hand?
But those 5 rubles, remember?
I don't remember.
5? What the hell do I owe you that much for?
My dear friend, I can't answer that question in the company of a lady.
Warsaw whores aren't that expensive. You two got bilked.
Victor, with each word, I find your sister more and more impressive.
You're not wrong, Abarachi.
One way or another, I wouldn't like to have you as a creditor.
I don't got any money.
If I needed a loan, it was because I'm broke.
Then go fish around at home. A gold watch of Satanisław's would come in handy. He doesn't care anymore.
Satanisław? Here, from now on, you can cover your own tabs. Maybe you'll even start paying for your own telegrams. And now, pardon me, but I have things to do in life. Once you've dragged yourself home, brother, I'd like a word with you.
All right, don't worry about it now. We'll have a chance to meet up. Next time, you're buying.
Next time?
So you think I'm done with you? One night like this is too little for us to be squared up. I know not why others stare, lest it's at our drinking fair.
I am not making any friends.
I need to see Rasputin.
Okay. We'll pause it real quick. I need to rush to the bathroom. I'm going to check the package we got, and I'll be back in like a minute or two. Okay, I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. Let me get my blanket pulled back up around me because it is cold. There we go. Oh my gosh, my model is absolutely flipping out. Jigsaw and me, you didn't wait? Wow. Can't believe it. I need to see Rasputin. But first, a servant wants to talk to me. To Victor Shulsky, please come to the cemetery immediately. Urgent matter. Jacenti Sokol, gravedigger. Alright. They're alive. I don't like the sound of that. Reception, we can pay a visit to Rasputin. And my sister wants to talk. Okay. Rasputin first. Rasputin can fix my brain. What is it, Ooper? Oh. We're doing a memory.
Victor, hurry. We'll be late for mass. I'm coming, mother.
Coming, mother. Oh no, that's starting to shrink. That's starting to shrink.
Victor, do you think that when you have a husband, you have to argue with him?
I suppose so. I don't want a husband.
You don't have to get one, but I'm worse off. Grażynka says that when I grow up, she'll find me a husband.
What's that, Booper?
I remember that. The last Sunday before Father stopped taking us to church. Because of me. I accidentally touched the priest's stele as he passed us with a censer. That was the first time when I felt another person's thoughts, their intentions. I heard the words of someone's confession that the priest was thinking about. It was like they were directed at me. And I didn't falter to share them with the rest of the congregation. Mother didn't manage to stop me, and my indiscretion caused the prominent marriage to fall apart. My parents' marriage not long after.
Interesting. Grew up here. I ran through all these streets. I peeked into people's windows and inside their souls a bit once the Ooper came around. A happy childhood. Yeah. I already looked at this message. Where are you? Oh. The servant child still is full of the quest marker for some reason. Hi, Graham. You want to come back up? Did you also go potty? That's a good boy. Yeah, he lives near the Powalski Cemetery. You watched ahead? Aw, drag. That's not fair. Graham, that's not a good spot for you. You should get in your bed or in the window. Graham. 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 Pick a location.
No.
Oh, he's going to attack the horsey. He is attacking the horsey.
As he should.
He's putting his little paws on it and also trying to nip it. Graham, it's not real. It's a pretend horsey. Now he's watching he watched the train go by. Now he's waiting. Graham. Silly boy. Listen to the violin, sure. A beautiful tune, as if the fiddle were alive and carried it on its own. For a brief moment, I feel like someone had touched a string in me that I didn't know existed. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Cemetery merchant. Hello, cemetery merchant.
The steak for when your life is at stake. Make any vampire quickly retire. An aspen steak for you, sir? Premium wood, carved at midnight on the solstice. They're cheap.
Let's talk about vampires.
Vampires? I don't think so.
What do you mean? The dead rising at the cemetery? They must be vampires.
It could be zombies.
Vampires are salutors attracted by blood and sizzling passion. There's nothing interesting for them among the dead.
It's what people believe that matters.
What else you got, buddy?
The steaks are exquisite, I must admit. What else do you sell?
Holy icons, miraculous Marys, salt.
Table salt?
Consecrated, but the steaks, I tell you, sir. Ever since they buried the magician, they've been selling like hotcakes. Anyone with some sense buys them.
Do you believe in all of this?
I believe in money. And if people are willing to buy a stick out of fear, then who am I to argue?
This buried magician, is it Shulsky?
I think so. It makes no difference to me what his name was.
For him, steaks are not enough. We need to call the Pope.
Don't tell anyone or I'll lose my livelihood.
What do you mean your livelihood? There's no way you've been doing this for more than like 2 days.
They have no interest in me. I'm anemic. Hey, please, tell your friends. On Wednesdays, I sell 4 steaks for the price of 2.
What a deal. Alright. Well, what we got here? Last note. To buy Jacques Ardves, fresh flowers, pomade. To do, shoes polished, frock coat clean. A Jacques Ardves, the 5th of this month. Envious thoughts accompanied him the entire time he spent running errands, nestling in his head like mice, gnawing at his well-being. Why are some people born into apartments and others into village huts? Flirtatious woman.
Indeed. Fanciable.
Up close. I would even say a solid 8, wouldn't you?
I don't know. We'll see when he turns around.
Oh my. Gonna rate my booty.
Eight it is.
Will you show us something more?
Are you full of horny demons?
May I ask what you ladies are doing?
What everyone does. We're evaluating.
What's a solid... I know what a solid 8 means, but apparently Victor's a dumbass.
A solid 8?
You know, on a scale from 1 to 10, you look quite spiffy, sir.
Why are you schmoozing with some sucker who's already suited and booted for his own funeral? And you, lousy fop, got an itch in looking for some philandering at the Marble Orchard, are you?
6, 5...
0. There's nothing here for you. Mr. 8 got some you-know-what, so he caught our eye. And vice versa, I can tell.
Get ready for some shellacking, lads. We got a dandy looking for some extra ventilation. And, as luck would have it, not too far from the orchard either.
Sir, you have the unique opportunity of becoming a 10.
Cool. He's an 8, but he murders people who flirt with you that you don't like. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready to fight with Lelek. Alright, well, we'll do what we can. Actually, can I... No, I need Rasputin to fix Lelek first. Alright. Alright, we're bringing in Bukovac. Bukovac is going to target this guy. With a howl. And I'm going to... These guys both have resistance. 3 to 4 damage, 6 to 9 damage. I'm just going to give this guy a quick punch. Just enough to knock him out of the initiative. Alright. You. I can diversion you out of the combat. Swap to Ooper. Ooper. Penance this man's. Ah, these guys are fast. Alright. Concussion time. Your trait's disabled. Okay. You, I can take out... Actually, you're gonna suffer. I think he's going to... I'm not exactly sure when in the initiative he goes... The thing that happened. I think that's the round marker, so I think that means it'll happen before. The initiative system in this is a little weird. Okay, you. Let's just punch you. Ooper, come over here. I can't... This guy's going to be extremely difficult to take down. Because I can't pull out Lelek to help. Let's bring back out Bukovac. Bukovac can howl on this guy, and we can just slowly take him down with suffering damage. Ow. Alright, you're dead. Yeah, take him down real quick. Ow. I don't think I can... Well, maybe I can break his focus. I'll swap back in Ooper. Leave him veto. Ow. Alright, and then do it again. There we go. Ah, he got stunned and it disabled his trait anyways. Which means I can just... Bam. Out of the fight. Alright. Can I go back and talk to the nice ladies now? Can I be a 10 out of 10? When I walk away, do it slightly. You got it, ladies. Oh my god, I look like I'm trying to walk against the waves. Alright, yeah, I think this is the one.
Mr. Shitsky.
Is
Shitsky?
Rasputin here?
Wow.
Sadly, yes.
Rasputin, darling, I need you to hypnotize the demon that I put inside my brain, please.
It's good to see you. Unless I'm mistaken and you've come with something unpleasant.
Actually, I don't feel great.
Let's see what you've brought with you this time. Close your eyes and focus on my words. Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself. Where is he?
I don't see him, but I can sense.
No, Lelik's clearly a Goral. That's a Goral chicken.
That's how you want to play.
That chirping of his is unbearable.
Do you hear him? Good. That means you can locate him. Point him out to me. Focus on his song and show me where he's hiding. You have him.
Yay.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way. What year is it?
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
Okay, well, thanks,
No,
Rasputin.
I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Narazinski door is always open.
Thank you. Alright. In that case, thoughtful development gives us another heavy attack. So the word demon has horns. Something to consider. Icy armor lowers damage taken from every attack by 4. Okay. And upgrades our mind stat. Reduces inflicted damage by 50%. So that costs 2. I imagine these will cost 2. I want to wait until I've got the word demon. 1905, you say? This took place before the Russian Revolution? Yes, this is 1905 Poland. We're hanging out with Rasputin. That is when we is. Okay, so yeah. Even though we're getting lots of points, it's going to slow down because we're going to need to start spending more. I want to wait until we can get up to here because I want to have powerful word stat. Yeah, Poland. Warsaw, Poland. All right. We don't want to prepare for the soiree. Okay. I'm going to clear off these yellows. Okay. Talk with the gravedigger. Find the person with the flaw that the Marana seeks. I feel like that's relevant because the Marana is another demon. Although it didn't have horns, which is a little interesting. Taylor's Dilemma. Find out what Ooper wants. Secret fighting ring. Holy Trinity Church. Exhibition to lift hearts. Lots of little things. I think right now we'll do the They're Alive quest. Because we're right here anyways. Ooh, we got another point of interest over here. More hot chocolate. Sweet aftertaste with a hint of bitterness, a postcard from the overseas world, where the song of heavenly birds meets the rattle of slave chains. That's the barber. Not a lot else going on. Alright, Gravedigger, what's up?
What is this foolishness? Open this gate!
Right. No one can keep us from entering the cemetery.
Spitfire.
It's a free country. Well,
it's not a free country.
How long are you going to keep wagging your chins? If it's closed, it's closed. Oh, Mr. Shulsky, finally.
Ask whether... Yeah, say I got his message.
I read your message. What is it about?
I won't talk about it out here in front of these boors. Come inside.
You're letting him in, Gravedigger? What the hell is going on?
Shut your mouths or I won't open till Judgment Day. This is about your father, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Bah!
What did my father do this time?
I've got two pieces of news, so to speak. There's bad news, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Which do you want to hear first?
The bad news.
Tell me the bad news.
Today some rebel rousers came here and started making trouble. They ravaged your family tomb.
What do you mean, ravaged?
I couldn't believe it either. I sent you a note immediately.
What about the other news?
That didn't explain it.
I went out and saw the dead lying around. But not in their places, you know? In the pathways. And then I saw their graves dug up, as if the dead crept right out of the ground.
And these bodies are still lying here?
No, of course not. You can't do that. But if you want to learn more about the case, they might come out again tomorrow night. People are starting to talk about resurrections and the end of the world. Resurrections and now these maniacs. Judgment Day seems to be upon us, you know?
Those vandals that ravaged the tomb, what did they look like?
I closed the gate because they're still hanging around there. Why don't you see for yourself, you know?
Okay.
According to my knowledge, dead bodies don't rise and
Hot cocoa, yeah, hot cocoa is
any
good.
Witnesses? Any noise at night? Traces?
We're gonna have to pick up some more soon. We've gone through what we've got super fast since it's been snowing. Just stiffs in odd places, huh?
Goodbye.
Get rid of this scum at once.
Okay. Admire the view. I think I already clicked this one, though. I guess maybe because it's daytime now. Or maybe it just sticks there. Well, we can go check the tomb at least. Actually, the tomb's this way. Oh, maybe the word demon is, the horn, guy is around.
Darn it. Look at him. I think he's a real
You know, Temperomancer.
I'll show you how you talk to magicians. Are you so eager to die, Temperomancer?
Ask who they are, praise their work, start a fight. Let's ask who they are.
Then who are you anyway?
We're the ones who purge the world from scum like you.
Ah,
I'm
racists.
now, but I think you will be too in a moment. You heard him. He asked for it. Get him.
Well, Ooper, you want to stab these mans? Or maybe I can pull out Lelic this time. We've got Deed, Mind, and Heart. Well, Mind is the one with the lowest HP. Lelic. What have you got? Deceptive Song reduces focus, protects you against states being inflicted on you for the round. Mournful Tones reduces focus, removes all negative states from you and transfers them to an enemy. Somber Trill reduces focus, interrupts an enemy's planned action if the enemy is in the suffering state. Dead Man's Wailing inflicts damage, lowers all enemies' focus by 1. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll start with the Mournful Tones. And I guess we'll further break his brain. Ow. Alright. Hit the torso. Hit the torso. Hit the torso. All have the same plan. We have 4 focus. You have 4 focus. Alright. I've got a plan. Chirp, chirp. Middle guy looks like he could drunkenly fall over at any moment. Yeah. Alright. So, we're going to lower your focus some more, and you are going to break this man's focus. And I'm going to get kicked a bunch. Okay. You. Going to reduce your focus. I pecked him on the back of the head. Get fucked, nerd. Alright. Now. Dead Man's Wailing. And then we'll also do a quick punch. Down he goes. These guys should have massively reduced focus. Can diversion him. I'll bring out Ooper. Ooper. Penance this man. Ow. I guess I'll just do a quick punch on this guy while we're waiting for Ooper. There we go. Ow. I'm about to lose my focus. Okay. Concussion this man. And then this man gets... let's bring out Brugavac. This man gets yelled at. You're down. My quick punches are more effective than their kicks? Yeah, because I'm really cool. Alright, he's broken. I can break his focus. Bring back out Ooper and get me some health back. Why not? Focus broken. HP restored. Man defeated. Alright. I see sparkles. Yeah, what's this? Tomb. It remembers the times of uprisings and cholera epidemics. A fresh trace of pain raises above other memories that the statue has been silent witness to. The widower's trembling hand seeking support. Its vibrations permeate the bricks with a mixture of revulsion and grief, caused by a ghastly sight of the corpse of his recently buried wife perched on her open coffin. Interesting.
Let's take a look around.
Come on, there we go. Discarded crowbar. Inept efforts to pry the tomb open came to nothing. A crude tool. As crude as the man who used it, the steel reverberates with the desire to destroy what's strange, corrupted by magic and unfamiliar. Just like they were introduced by the WAS. By the WAS? By the WAS? Something steamini WTA. Writing on the tomb. Apage, demons. Was. Writing on the tomb. My father a demon? Fine, let them have their way. Alright, I can wait on the bench for nighttime to see the demons. But let's make sure there's not any other things around. Okay, that seems like it's it. I could go around and do other stuff with my day, but I think it's probably fine. Across Warsaw, you'll find benches where you can wait for another time of day. Certain events only take place at certain times, so it's worth it to use them.
Let's wait.
Oh, we can talk to Uber.
In the underworld. Who would have thought? Right.
Alright, well.
Let's wait until
night.
So, let's kill some time.
Oh, these guys are still down. I think I might have killed them. Sucks to suck. That's what you get for being bigots. Doopa doopa doopa, doopa doopa doopa, snap of my fingers.
I felt something. Where is it?
There we go. Toppled candle, the flame's still smoldering. The smell of kerosene from still smoldering wicks gives way to the profound sense of injustice settled on this candle. In the wisp of bluish smoke from the flickering flame, I can feel a grievance from over the fact they pay more to dig up the stiff than to bury them. Alright, I see people over here. Hey, what are you people doing? Oh. Lily petals, withering white petals. The last lilies from the garden, picked with the intention of bringing her joy, fell on the cobblestones when she saw her walking arm in arm with another man. The symbol of purity has been tainted with black ink. May she regret her decision. Hey, you buddies.
Alush, look what they got dragged in.
Ah, hell yeah, that guy on the right.
Not dead. Are you the ones disturbing the dead and strewing the bodies all over the graveyard?
No, not that. We are professionals. We've got the troublemaker here. I bet he'll call the Undertaker. That's too bad.
What a style. Are you guys from the WAS?
Are you from the Thaumaturge Society?
We don't care if they're magicians or not.
Steve. It's a Steve.
Interesting. Get wrecked? Yeah, get wrecked. Okay. Well.
The gravedigger will be surprised to see all this looting.
Fuck, I knew Thursday would be no good.
Don't be a sissy. It'll be all over soon. I'll take the coat. I'll take the clodhoppers.
Okay, I guess the WAS is the Anti-Thaumaturge Society, and they didn't want to remake all the assets. Alright. We got a D... This guy's word-based, so... There's only so much we can do. Alright. Well, let's focus on this man first. Actually. Vulnerable. Makes you immune to gaining new negative status effects. Okay. We got Thrust, Cut, Furious Hit. Who's this one? You're the guy in the middle. Alright. Not gonna deal much damage, but I wanna... Well, didn't work. There we go. Oh, that didn't break him? I thought he was heart-based. Oh, requires heart level 5 to disable. Wow, Wallace is tough. Okay. That does not... That's not very good for me. Okay. I can try and take down Marion then. Or I can try rushing this guy. Hardly worth it. I can bring out Bukovac. Bukovac. Yell at this man. And I'll wound this guy. Ah, fuck. Okay. Then if I can't wound this guy. But I could toss an extra layer of wounding. And then Bukovac can do extra damage with Bloody Wedding. Ugh. Ow. Okay. Let's get a quick hit in. Make sure that he's low enough. There we go. Goodbye. I loved your drip, but you gotta go. Okay, you're dead. So we'll punch you, and we'll... I think we'll bring back Ooper. Do a bloody penance on this guy. Ow! I thought you were dead. Okay, now you're dead. Alright, this will be before you take an action. Alright. Whew. Win a fight with fewer than 6 health points remaining. Alright, well these guys are dead. Or at least defeated.
I felt something. Where is it?
Oh, what do we got? Shovel. Lying woefully. Someone here fails to take care of their tools. This is the grave robber. The worn-out shaft radiates with fresh alarm and fear. Someone hastily dropped this tool as soon as they heard the approaching footsteps. Did I startle someone? Interesting. Clickety clack. What do we got here? Tombstone from Vitally Gormykin's grave. What a name. On the, I'm sure it doesn't. It's not a direct that's not. It looks like 3 English words. It probably isn't. It just happens to, but still. On the deadly cool tombstone. Man, I can't talk tonight. The gravedigger has left words of prayer and a concern straying on the marble. The concern that the dead won't rest in peace, in accord with the laws of nature. It's a harbinger of the apocalypse, the 3rd one this week. Oh. Oh. There's a little hill there. Obituary. The late Pt3 Gori Mykin. It's spelled different here. Gave up his spirit to God on September 3rd, 1905. The procession of the body to Pavalsky Cemetery will take place on Friday at 4 in the afternoon from its home at number 7 Milna Street. The bereaved wife invites the family and all well-wishers to this somber rite. The crumpled newspaper oozes with someone's cool, cynical calculation. They use the obituary page as a map to find those waiting to be dug up. Trace familiar grave robber. The living dead. This is no miracle nor imminent apocalypse. The resurrected corpses are assisted by a prankster who not only knows this place well, but also works here. The question is, why does he do it? The gravedigger should know him. Interesting. Okay.
Sweet Jesus, don't scare me. I'm just here to see if the dead are lying down as they should. You gave those lads by the tomb a good belting, huh? I could hear the echoes.
Thank you, but they weren't too keen to talk, and I have a few questions to ask.
Maybe I could help, you know?
Ask what the WAS is. Testify what you have determined about rising corpses. Ask if he likes his job.
It's a rather grim job you've got here.
Well, you know. I'd rather do this than struggle with drunkards in a bar or bolts in a factory.
That's fair.
The dead are calm and predictable, you know? Unless they start rising from the grave, that is.
Ask about the WAS.
What is the WAS? Those fellas at the mausoleum were connected with it.
Ah, the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society.
Ah, okay.
Look,
It does
you know,
convert.
ever since your father was laid to rest here, they've been yelling their heads off by the walls.
Where can I find their bosses? You know?
Why? Do you smell blood? There's one behind the cemetery wall inciting the crowd. Ask him. Once you have cleaned up near the mausoleum, I can open the gate.
Were the kicks that strong, the knives that dull? Yeah, the damage values in this game seem pretty all over the place. The knives inflict a bleeding status on me, so I guess if you're being technical, you're more bruised by a kick than you are by a knife. But if you don't treat the cut you get from a knife, then eventually you'll bleed out. Lunatics from the WAS. The Gravedigger says the WAS stands for Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. Their agitator can be found by the cemetery wall. The Vendetta. The Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society has targeted my father. Normally I would say, be my guest, but they're acting so nastily I put them on my blacklist. In order to learn more about them, I should find their agitator by the Pavalsky Cemetery wall.
I searched the area. Grave robbers are more of a separate issue, but I learned something about the rising corpses.
I'm dying of curiosity. Do you understand?
Yes, I get it.
It seems that the corpses are helped in their wanderings by someone who knows the cemetery well and keeps their tools here.
Hold on. My hands are clean.
And is frustrated by how little you pay him.
Eh? He's my assistant. Are you saying he's involved in this?
Yes. Where can I find him?
And he probably drinks with those friends of his own in Green Square. That louse. If you meet him, tell him he's fired.
Will do.
Goodbye.
Good luck with the WAS, you know? Let me know when you get rid of them.
Alright. Well, we've opened the doors. What do we got here? Notes from a sermon. The predatory culture of the West is already digging its claws into the beating heart of our nation, the church. How many of us are choosing to visit the tabernacles of entertainment instead of worship, even once serious institutions are turned into a circus? I'm thinking, for example, of the event that will be take place on Thursday in a building that has always hosted only respected people of science. And now, at a time that exactly coincides with the rosary service in our church, they're planning to put on a moving picture show, a hollow clown act designed to divert our thoughts from work, family, and religion. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that the church is always talking about how we should be working more. Handwritten note. A moving picture demonstration will be held on Thursday, much to the priest's horror. Making my way downtown, looking for bigots that I can kill quick. There we go. WAS leaflet, the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society, has been on an important mission to combat thaumaturgy and its manifestations in the public sphere for 3 years now. We see the activities and existence of temperomancers as a huge threat to citizens and civilization as a whole. Let's join together to forbid the growth of this festering ulcer on the fabric of history, which is the reign of thaumaturgists over humankind, which they have been pursuing for centuries. Support our activities with a donation. We accept checks, cash, and in-kind donations. Please address those donations to the WAS 10 Mielnarska Tylna Street, Warsaw, Poland. We also invite you to join the ranks of our society. Recruitment is always open. Well, the WAS is recruiting new members and collecting donations. The headquarters is near the cemetery at 10 Milnarska Tylna Street. And WAS Loudmouth and their thingy. Let's look at that. Keep thaumaturgy away from holy sites. WAS. Banner on the wall. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. It's Taco Tuesday night. I'm gonna make some nice tacos after stream's over. Thoughts on the person who created the banner are roving around the fabric like lost sheep. The first one is pacing around impatiently, the second in fear, the third is making fun of the represented ideas, the fourth is wandering in doubt. Alright. Hey, asshole.
Have you been feeling tired lately?
Yes.
Have your wives been hysterical? Your chickens getting sick? Milk going sour for no reason?
Yes.
That's all caused by tempermancy. Curses, black magic, evil energy.
You are such a grifter. He's spouting gibberish.
That's enough. This nonsense is making my ears bleed. Are you the one giving orders to the WAS?
Look who's here. A magician temperomancer. The enemy of humankind.
The ruiner of good fun and the vanquisher of children's smiles. I'll ask again, who is in charge of this circus?
The president told us what you are. If you want to ask him about something in person, have a look at the brochure like the others. You know how to read, right?
Loudmouth is just being a loudmouth. Either he says what they tell him to, or he truly believes it. He's not the one leading the WAS. I need to get to the bottom of it. Loudmouth and the leaflet will lead me to my goal. I should visit the WAS, check out how the recruitment's coming along, and maybe kill them all. Ask about ravaging the tomb.
If the cemetery is sacred to you, why didn't you explain desecrating other people's tombs?
This is all your fault. The black energy has polluted this earth. The dead are outraged by it.
We need to ward off the evil powers.
Yeah, I'll ward him off, all right.
This is the last moment for you to walk away unharmed.
Demon, devil, let's get him sorted. I can feel my milk going sour at home.
Come on, brothers. Let's put him in his place. Afterwards, pop into our headquarters for some coffee and pastries.
I'm gonna enjoy kicking the shit out of this fancy man. Alright, we've got a deed, a word, and a heart. Alright. Lots of focus on these boys. You're not too focused. Should be able to take you out pretty quickly. Alright. So, let's bring in Lelik. Lelik. Let's see. Yeah. I could wound his... Yeah, let's wound this one. Get him to start taking a little bit of damage and make it so that Lilac will do some extra stuff. Ow. Man, I'm not even fighting Fancy Pants Man. He's just standing up there. What an asshole. You. Get agonied. Ow. Alright. Whoop. Nope. Issue an order. You go get rid of his focus point. And I will punch this man's. Stop hitting me. We'll hit you with the fast punch. That way, when we bring out Ooper, Ooper will be able to deal big damage to you. Ow. Alright. You're broken. Get concussed. Bring Ooper out. Ooper. Hit this big man with the penance. You're down. Ow. Ow. There we go. Disable his trait. Take a lot of damage. Knock out your action. Oh, I'm stunned. I don't deal quite enough damage. Ooper. You also don't deal quite enough damage. I need to get some hit points back though, so... Ow. Thank you for the hit points, Ooper. Man, you really need to work on your gun's aim. Alright, Bukavak. Yeah, just kill him, Bukavak. Crunch. Easy. I can't beat up Loudmouth? Lame. I want to beat his ass. Oh.
Hello.
Sweet secret. A metal case with a carmine color. The case fell out of the carriage window. Well, maybe she shouldn't have fixed her makeup while she was drunk. Why do people keep turning around in our parking lot? Passionate words have settled on the lid, pleadings for her to go with him, promises that she would become famous as a dancer in the new world and that everyone would envy her. Off-white. People's envy is boundless, so why should anyone care about it? The fleur-de-lis pattern is a bold move, and the jacquard vest will dazzle everyone, and the ruby red will be the talk of the town. New world fashion doesn't know the virtue of modesty. Let them be envious. Huh. Does that count as us learning enough about fashion for the fashion man? If only I could read. Alright, well. For now, let's kill some bigots. Actually, let's snap in their drawing room. Okay, nothing in there.
Fill out forms A1, B, and D12. Pay the entry fee.
Oh no, they're also bureaucrats.
Hey, he's a magician.
Who's the head of this shithouse?
I am. Włodzimierz Konieczny, chairman of the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. And you are either extremely insolent or stupid to come here, tempermancer.
I cannot pronounce your name, and also your voice does not match your model at all. Get them sorted. Start with polite conversation. Refer to them calling you a tempermancer first.
My papa liked the word temperamencer. He was very hopeful it would catch on in Polish. I'd love to see his face right now.
Can you get to the point?
The point is, you're bigots, and I'm going to hurt you.
I'm here to settle the score with the vampires and fanatics. And I don't see any vampires here.
Noble candidates? Your initiation is about to commence. Grab the magician.
We won't let you down.
We won't let you down. Oh my god, 4 of them. Damn. Alright, maybe I should spend a few points. Let's get the... Oh, I already have these. Whoop. Let's get... Debilitating wound. Bodily suffering. Obvious target. Let's get this one. Salutor's next action will be faster. That seems like a good point. Alright. Ah, okay, some of them cost more points. That's what's going on. Alright, put that on there. Third principle. Let's put on the faster version of quick attack. We'll put the icy armor on the second big punch. No, let's put it on the second dot. Okay. I think that's as good as we can set it up for now. Here we go. Oh, I've got an extra couple hit points. Nice. Alright. We've got heart, word, mind, and deed. One of each. You have barely any focus. You, I can hit with penance to break. Ow. Alright, did it not work? No, it worked. There we go, his trait's disabled. Your trait's disabled and your focus is broken. Ow. Alright. Land a concussion on you. I could reduce everyone else's. Oh, nice. Yeah, do that. I hit him for a lot of damage, and then Bukovac. Yeah, shred the fucker. Ow. And now Faster version of quick attack was that swift. Alright, now they should all have suffering going on. Bukovac. No. I'm going to attack over here. Quickly. Bukovac, come over here. Howl on this man. Ow. Okay. Now I can take him out with a punch, and I can take... Yeah, I think we can bloody wedding this guy. Okay, you're out. Shoot me again. Nope. Gotta work on your aim? Alright. Alright, you're about to die. Let's wound this man's. Ow. Oh. I messed up. Okay. We'll do a planned attack versus you, and we'll bring out Lilac. Lilac. Move everything over to this person. Yeah. Take my negative status effects. Ow. Don't think they're in the suffering state. Yeah. My turn to shoot you, asshole. Get yelled at by my chicken. We'll bring Ooper back out. Ooper will finish him off. Got him.
Enough, you demon. You've proved to everyone that you're a menace to humankind.
Even a small kitten may scratch when provoked.
See? He's already messing with our minds. That demagogue is turning everything on its head. Cover your ears so that he doesn't poison your minds. Do you want to keep lying?
Yeah, get fucked.
All you skeptics, look! Have you seen this Thaumaturge? I have witnesses.
Mr. Konieczny, you're our hero. Down with Thaumaturge.
Well, on one hand, I didn't convert any minds or souls, but on the other hand, I did get to punch a bigot, so I'm going to call that an absolute win. Alright, we can go talk to the Gravekeeper to resolve this quest. Let him know that I beat some asses. Although I haven't talked to his employee yet.
Jesus, don't scare me. I'm just here to see if the dead are lying down as they should.
Loss won't be a problem anymore.
First of all, the WAS won't mess around here anymore.
Did you send them to hell where they belong?
I just smacked them around. As a result of your decisions, this path is closed.
They asked for it.
Right. Better not mess with magicians, huh? They won't be running rampant here anymore.
Hey,
But
Don
now
Stinky.
that it's all over,
Hi, Blood.
Would you be so kind as to make a donation? For the cemetery, of course. And to make sure important notices reach you as quickly in the future.
Sure.
I'll be gracious. Please write a letter to my sister. She'll send you a check.
Thank you for looking kindly on an honest man. If you do expire someday, I'll get you the most exquisite hearse. God bless Mr. Shulsky.
Huh, it says I've completed the quest even though I haven't gone and talked to his employee. Oh well. How you doing, Blood? You having a good time? Okay, I believe that this is yellow now because I have, in fact, found some inspiration. So, we'll track that. We've got about 10 minutes left here. I think I've got enough time to go tell a tailor what's popular. Oh. I need to find more inspiration first? It says that I need to come here. What are we looking for? Guide the way, red smoky line. Ah. The Gentleman May issue. The season's true sensation is strong colors like dark red, deep indigo, and mustard yellow. They go exceptionally well with jacquard fabrics and intriguing patterns. The authors also take a look at medieval and Renaissance inspirations in modern fashion. Okay. So I'm just going to steal that magazine, I guess. Okay. So I guess the thing next time to do is to try and find the last demon. There we go. Ah, neighbors taking laundry to the laundromat. I am glad that we have friends whose washer and dryer we can borrow. I miss having a washer and dryer in my own unit. Hopefully wherever we end up next, we'll either have one in unit or we'll be able to get our own. Empty tube! An empty tube of purple paint. The petals of the mallows tremble in the wind, just like her lips trembled during the first kiss that hot summer. Violet rippled with sunshine and her heart filled with sweetness. The memory of that moment awakens every time she colors the canvas with violet. Making my way downtown to the tailor so I could show him a magazine and a tube of lipstick. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Did he ever send me an outfit change?
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new?
I've got some fresh ideas for you.
Promising. But you can't keep wearing the same attire. Please, come back to me if you find more inspiration. Meanwhile, I shall attend to my work. Please, excuse me.
Party's finally level 3? Nice. Ah, we've gained some new outfits.
I won't bother you.
Okay, I bet this is a repeatable quest. The more inspiration we find, the more outfits we unlock. What do we got? So, instead of proud arabesques, ash-colored and brown patterns wind mysteriously on the jacquard fabric. We got a hint of inaccessibility, subtle stripes and satin lapels. Oh, I do like that. I like the more subtle look, and I like the yellow tie. I mean, I wear a yellow bandana, so. Gonna grab dinner. No worries, Thomas. I'll probably be raided out by the time you get back, but you take care of yourself. Pants, threadbare vanity. These linen trousers with a versatile style have seen better days. Linens of impudence. Formal striped pants are sure to add some chic. They still have the patch on them. I'm not crazy about the stripes. And then coats, weaves of arrogance. Leather elements counterbalance the classic design, adding a touch of audacity. Or lordly fashion, deep crimson herringbone coats adorned with golden details. Ooh, I wish I could turn him around. Like darker color and some like red highlights here on this bit. Sure. That looks good. Okay, I bet they're mostly going to be recolors. I was kind of hoping we would get to play with fashion a little and actually change his outfit, but... Photograph. Photograph shows a woman in lingerie tying her corset. Caption, Lady Dragonfly.
Secrets. Not on my watch.
We've heard of Lady Dragonfly before. Photo portraying a woman in a state of undress. Lady Dragonfly is an attractive and not very modest woman. Exotic ceremony. At 7 Irvankius Street resides Lady Dragonfly, a luxury courtesan who's fond of traveling. She offers her clients an extraordinary experience during a ceremony that coddles the senses. Interesting. Don't worry. Do, 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 do. Play snappy. Alright. Let's go ahead and line up what we want to do next time. There's an exclamation point by it now. Oh, I guess maybe because it's showing that that's the active one. Find the person with the flaw that Marana seeks. Find out what Uper wants. Well, I feel like this is probably the next one that we should focus on. I'm going to make my way over to the carriage to see if it has a where we should be. Possible. Oh no, there is an exclamation point. Pavils is where we should settle in for next time. We're going to find this serial killer. And it's nighttime again, so that I feel like that'll help our search. Save. New save. Save. 3. Fish boy. Alright. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me today. I'll be back on Thursday. For more Thaumaturge, maybe tomorrow if I feel like it. I'm out of frame again. Why do I keep going out of frame? I swear this thing just resizes me willy-nilly. But yeah, thanks for coming out, everybody. Even if you were only here for a little bit, I appreciate it all. Grab yourselves some raid message and feel free to follow me on the social medias. Blood shows up and I decide to end the stream. It's exactly that. 100%. I may have to do longer streams in the future, depending on whether or not the food stamp people approve my medically challenged notice, basically. So you can look forward to that if they deny me. You show up to make me end. So smart. Put all these people out of their misery. Yarny's doing Onion Ring. Cereza's doing Project Wingman. Never heard of that. Corgi's doing Lethal Company. Jay Neuron's doing art. I haven't seen Jay in a while. What's she drawing? Looks like she's making herself some cute little emotes of herself eating cheese. So let's go raid Jay. It's funny, I got introduced to Jay by what was her name? The first person who ever raided me. Something Corgi, I think. She was a dog. That person retired, or graduated, if you want to be dumb. So, let's go say hi. I will see you guys soon. You guys take care. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.